What is up, Unison Gamers? It's Michael Sean from Unison Games Cafe coming at you today because it is February 11th, and that means that Magic's newest set, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, is pre-releasing today. So, of course, I loaded up on some gems, purchased the new Mastery Pass, and then went ahead and pulled up Sealed Neon Dynasty. Now, if you've seen these before, you should know, but for those of you guys that might have not seen my blind pre-releases before, I am an avid avoider of spoilers. I mean, I know nothing about this set. I've seen some of the artwork, read no text about it. I am not an old enough Magic player to have played in Kamigawa. Unfortunately, I got into trading cards as an adult, so I missed out on all the fun times from the original Kamigawa set, so I don't even know what to expect from there. I know a couple things about the original Kamigawa set, but not a ton. I really haven't played with a lot of cards from back then. I know that ninjutsu is supposed to have come back. I did hear somebody say that. I do not know what ninjutsu does.
Because you're stupid.
I know nothing about this set. I'm going into this totally blind. We're going to try to get 7 wins. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. And so, yeah, let's find out. All right, so 6 packs. Let's do it. I did opt to do the arena sealed instead of the traditional sealed, just so that we can see as many decks as possible. Oh, we got sagas again. Yeah, somebody mentioned to me that there was going to be like vehicles in this set, which is interesting. So, yeah, let's read this stuff. March of the Otherworldly Light. X and a white as an additional cost to cast a spell. You may exile any number of white cards from your hand. It costs 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Oh, wow. Okay, so you can just, like, blow up your hand and get rid of something else. Interesting. Cool. All right. So are, like, marches a thing? Because this is another march here. March of Wretched Sorrow is X and a black. Okay, I'm seeing a theme. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you can exile, okay, the same effect that you can exile colored cards from your hand, depending upon what color the spell is. This deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life. All right, kind of reminds me of the Erebos' intervention from the last Theros set. Invoke Calamity, 1 and 4 red. You may cast up to 2 instants and or sorcery spells with total mana value 6 or less from graveyard and or hand without paying their mana costs. If the spell would be put in the graveyard, exile them instead, and exile this too. So 5, kind of like a little bit of red ramp there. You pay 5 to get mana value 6 or less spells out. Interesting. Okay. Mindlink Mech. Oh, neat. It's actually really cool. Yeah, it looks awesome. All right. It's 2 and a blue. Flying. Oh my gosh, flying. Whenever this becomes crewed for the first time each turn until end of turn, this becomes a copy of target non-legendary creature, except it's a 4/3. It's a vehicle artifact in addition to its other types, and it has flying, and it only costs 1 to crew. Whoa, that seems pretty strong. Jugen. Oh, okay, all right, so we got an enchantment creature, or we have... Oh, and it transforms. Interesting. Oh, neat. It's like a fan that opens. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, makes a monk somehow. Cool. Create a 1/1 human monk. That's like a mana dork. Neat. Oh, that could be kind of degenerate. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 targets. Okay. Exile this, then return to the battlefield transformed under your control. And it's a 2/2 flying Remnant of the Rising Star. Whenever another creature enters, you may pay X when you do put that. Oh, X plus, whoa, okay. As long as you control 5 or more modified creatures. Modifications, equipment, or as you control, and counters are modifications. Okay. Interesting. Okay, as long as you control 5 or more modified creatures, this gets +5/+5 and has trample. Whoa. That seems like it could be really good. I think that's the best card we've seen so far. It is a mythic, so it makes sense. Thousand-Faced Shadow, a human ninja with ninjutsu. What does this do? Return an unblocked attacker you control to hand. Put this card onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. Oh, okay. If it enters the battlefield from your hand, now if it's attacking, Create a token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. The token enters tapped and attacking. Whoa, so you just like really punish them. Are we about to play Simic right now? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Crazy. That's pretty wild. All right. Do we miss any rares? Let's start there. Let's go this way. Just one rare in white. 2 rares in blue. 1 rare in black. 1 rare in red. A mythic in green. No, so we're not like... Whoa, what is that? Thundersteel Colossus. So are we just doing like mech, like Gundams in this set? That's kind of interesting. Whoa. Whoa. All right. The future. So overall, looks pretty diverse as far as colors. Blue, we've got a lot. Red, we have a lot of this card. Not a lot of other things. I like these sagas that end up in a creature. That seems like they could be pretty good. We got a lot of this card in green. Enchant land. Enters the battlefield, put +1/+1 on creature or vehicle. Add 2 mana of any 1 color. That's classic. Wow, lots of that. Maybe we could play ramp? This thing gets little ramp dudes. Huh. Got some... So enchantment creatures are a thing. That's interesting. Were there enchantment creatures in the original Kamigawa? Maybe. Somebody tell me in the comments. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to read through these cards. Okay. I think this is the list for right now. Gonna be honest, I don't necessarily feel super strong about it, but we'll give it a shot. So we've got a lot of things that make our stuff bigger. A lot of +1/+1 counter stuff. This thing can get bigger by paying into it. Let's see. This thing makes +1/+1 counters. This has +1/+1 counters. And it'll actually like sometimes trigger because we do have a couple other artifacts that we can cast. This thing has Death Touch and Menace most of the time. Plus, we can pump mana into this to get +1/+1. We have lots of +1/+1 counters. This thing ramps and gives us +1/+1 counters. So that seems good. A lot of stuff that makes things into creatures, which that's the part that I'm a little nervous about because that sounds like it's good, but a lot of times it's just better to play the creatures rather than play stuff that makes stuff creatures. So like this thing makes a land a creature. Roiling Earth can make a land a creature. This saga turns into a creature. What else makes creatures? There's something else that makes creatures, I think, too. This saga turns into a creature. This thing brings in 2 creatures when it comes in, which this card I think is good. I could be wrong about it being good, though. It definitely feels like a card that people will say is not good, but I can already see it now. Like, I used to think the same thing about Sky Scanner, and then I beat people with Sky Scanner like all the time. So, I think this is good. Could be wrong about that though. Doesn't this thing? This is just some evasion. So I'm hoping to keep my creatures around, and then I'm playing a bunch of removal. So here's some removal with some gain life. There's some removal here, and my creatures should be modified a lot. So this thing should be pretty good. This thing makes you discard cards. Yeah. So I think we might be okay. This is just something, I guess, for the late game. This would be nice to have out because we can just give this thing. We could just pay 3 into this. So if we have 10 mana, we just 7/7 right away with trample. Seems pretty good. Let's give it a shot. We are a card over, so I'd like a... Whoa, 5 colors. Why does it say 5 colors? Am I missing something there? No, I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. I don't know why it says 5. Maybe because of the mech hanger? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, let's do it. First game of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty for me ever. I will say I'm enjoying the art. I know a lot of people were, when the set first got spoiled, that we were going to have like a futuristic kind of like a cyberpunky type thing. I know a lot of people were like, I don't know if that's like magic-y, and it's not really, but it looks good. Okay, only black mana in that hand. However, we're going first. We got a couple things we can cast for 2. We're gonna risk it and keep it. Ooh, I like this playmat. Very cool. Here's my little guy I got with the Master Pass. Whoa, he's so cool. All right, let's just play it. Let's get serious. We have some removal that can help us. Oh, there's our green source. That's good. For now, we don't want to let them know we're playing, and we're going to play this thing that has board. This seems okay. Now, when we play another thing, we're going to get a +1/+1 counter on it, and it has ward, so it's hard to remove. Okay, we're going to read their cards. Bamboo Grove Archer. It's a snake archer. You can discard it to destroy something with flying. That's pretty good. Also, a 3/3 with reach for 2 is pretty good. It does have defender, though. Let's play, not that, this. Let's see if we're right about this. Okay, this is going to come in. It's going to make that. We're not going to bother attacking because we'll just die. So let's not do that. We could kill this next turn. Yep, we could kill that next turn if we want to. Let's see what they do. Okay, what is this thing? When it's battlefield, do some stuff. Elizabeth, what? That's pretty busted. I like that card. Very cool. All right, we could turn something into a mana dork with this. Would have been nice to draw a land. -2/-2, an additional -1 if something is modified. So I can give something -3. This flies, but it can be blocked. As additional cost, you can get rid of a black card. This deals X damage, so I could pump 2 into this. But I could also discard a black card. I don't want to, though, because both my black cards are good. Huh. Let's future-proof here and enchant this. I don't need to attack. The pace of play will definitely improve as we learn what the heck we're doing. +1, +3, reach, and it's got add 2. What does that do? Search your library for a basic land card, put it on tapped. Oh, that's pretty neat. For 3, it's whatever. Okay, okay. All right, they're doing some ramp as well. We do have this now. So we could kill stuff. When it enters the battlefield, it's your target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. As long as this is a permanent, it's +1/+1. I think we got to do this. We got to play here. It is going to resolve. They only have one. Kill the thing with reach. And now we can attack with this for sure. And we could probably get away with attacking for that as well, but we're not going to. Because this has extra stuff. There is for... Oh, what is that? It's mythic, whatever it is. Alright, choose one. When it dies, each opponent discards 2 cards, loses 2 life. Wow, that sucks. Put a non-dragon creature from your graveyard on the battlefield, you lose 2 life. Well. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh no. That is a good card. Okay. We gotta kill that, right? -1 for each modified creature you control. I have 3. So that will be -5/-5 if I'm doing that correctly. I think we gotta just do that. I really don't want to. But we have to. It's too good. Put the bear out there. Let's go. Trample. Oh, I guess they could opt to do the thing with reach. No, they're doing the bear. Good choice. Youch. Oh, it's a dog. It's not a bear. Oh my gosh, it's just a huge dog. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 on something. Gotta be careful to not run out of time right now. I think we're gonna play Roiling Earth next. I think we can expect a land to be coming soon. This thing deals X damage, so we can pump. I mean, we can pump this. We can kill this next turn. So we'll probably take the damage and then. Yep, so this card is really good. This is one of the reasons why I chose to play green. Exile target artifact or enchantment just seems really strong in this format. And it's exile, and I have some things in my deck, but I've seen even more things I didn't put in my deck that get stuff back from your graveyard, so the exile is pretty relevant there as well. Okay, before this, I was like, let's definitely draw a land. We're going to kill this turn, I think. Although we could also just get in for 7. Hey, I know that card. Well, we didn't draw a land, but that's close to a land. I think we got to kill this dog, though. Pretty good. So we could add 2. We could do 6, which means we can pump 5 into this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 black. Let's do it. 5. Pay 5. Auto pay. We're good. Every time they ask me to auto pay, I'm like, oh my gosh, did I do something wrong? No. This now has reach because careful cultivation, which means we will do nothing and hope that we get a land next turn, because if we get a land, we can drop this in, and then this grows to 3, which seems important. 3 seems important. Sure. Lose 1, gain 1. Create a treasure. Activate this only if something dies. That's pretty good. Oh, this is a land. We're not going to use it this turn, though. We'll gain a life, though. That's fine. A lot of high toughness stuff. Oh, wait. I just realized they're playing the same colors as us. I'm stupid. This color may just have stuff. On a creature or vehicle. 2 mana of any one color. We want it to be the one that we don't enchant, so let's not be done with this. We go like that. And then we go, yes, we want that. Boop. Who needs some creature? Oh, let's put it on the flyer. That seems right. We're not going to attack because it will die. So we'll wait. Yep, that's fine. This is going to become a vehicles have menace, right? Yep. We have this in our deck as well. Seems fine at 1. Ooh, interesting. I hope that means that's a land. Do we not have to tap our thing there now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we don't. Whoa, that's pretty busted. All right, let's do it. It's a thing. Let's see how this looks on Arena. Tap any number of creatures. The total. This one. It's a big giant vehicle mech thing. Next to combat. Next to attackers. This one. Go. Oh, they're just taking it. I'm down for it. End turn. Yep. That's fine. We don't have any vehicles, so I'm down for it. 2/2 menace. Come at me. So, presenting 7 damage to 11. That puts them at 4 left. We got a land. We could full swing here. What's the worst that could happen if we full swing? The worst that could happen is they block my flyer. They can't kill anything else. This is the only thing that can kill stuff. So they block my flyer, let's say, and I get in, and then they This dies when it blocks. Something else bounces. And they take 7. And then on the bounce back... Yes, thank you. I will give you a heart for your rudeness. Boop. Let's go... Oh, but we have to crew this thing. Okay. Submit. Okay, next to combat. I think we still full swing. Pretty sure. I think that's the way to go. They're going to kill my flyer, but I think that's alright. They're going to double block and kill that too. Alright, that's fine. View. Am I killing both? Yeah, we want to definitely have that first because we won't kill the other thing. Interesting. I mean, unless they have removal for this, that's definitely going to be game. I'm going to drop that just in case we get something that's like a pump spell. And then say your go. So the hope, I mean, hopefully they don't have the removal. But that's the only way. I guess technically they don't lose on their next turn. Because that has a 6 butt. But I put them at 1 life. Ninjutsu. Okay. What does this thing do? Is that a Ninja Turtle? Death Touch counter. When it deals combat damage, you may remove a Death Touch counter from it. When you do exile art. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Alright. Well, we have him at 4 life. I'm relying on top deck mode. And they're playing all of their rares. What does this do? Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a thing on this. At the beginning of each end step, if an enchantment was put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn, you may return this from graveyard to hand. What? That seems pretty good. Yeah. Gonna leave that in my hand. Gonna pass it. Gonna pass it. When I cast an enchantment, I get a +1/+1 on something. Whoa. 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 We might lose this game. Wow. Okay. When this enters the battlefield, return permanent from graveyard to hand. Okay. That is not a permanent. Gotta be Twisted Embrace, right? Yup. Counter goes on itself. Comes in. We put this in my hand. We drop. We don't need to drop. This has Menace, right? Enchantments are easier to remove, though. I think we go here and we counter here. They're thinking about it, which makes me feel like maybe they have something. No. We'll kill this again. Because we will lose if that stays in the battlefield. And they'll probably get their dog back again. Yup. Okay. And we gotta say go at that point. This card's kind of cool. It's really scary to play, but it's cool. Yep, that's a 6/5. It's a trample. I don't see value in blocking that. Alright, deck. That, I guess, could be worse. We probably just put counters on the Menace guy now. I think that's our play. I don't know. Maybe it's more advantageous to buff this up to the point where it can block that. I don't know. Let's do this. They're not playing blue, so they're not just going to bounce it, which means it'll be slightly harder to remove. That's rough. Yep, that's rough. Okay. Next, we do nothing. We pass. Terrifying. Yep, that seems good. Oh man, I thought we had this game for sure. That exile hurts on that. Really good. Really good. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, sure. You had a buff spell? End it right now. Maybe they do. Ninjutsu. Oh no, another. How do they have two? Oh, this isn't a rare. It's an uncommon. Oh wow. Tech Wrecker. He just goes around beating up tech. That's kind of cool. Yo, this card's nuts. Circuit Mender also nuts. Did he? I missed how that happened. Oh, ninjutsu. So went back to the hand. Okay. I think we lose, but we'll play these. And we'll play this, and we'll say good game. It's not. Oh, good game. Pass to attacker. All right. Game number 1. Interesting. I think the big takeaway from that is never expect your artifacts to stay on the field. There's so much removal of artifacts in this set, which is interesting. Very interesting. All right, cool. Lesson learned. Do we want to take anything out? See if there was anything that like I wasn't a fan of in that. I mean, it still got us 14 damage that game, so can't be too mad at that. Never played Virus Beetle. I felt like the cards we were playing were fine. This card, I don't know. Even that card was all right. That card was really good. I liked that. Card was also really good. I think we got to keep it the way it is. Okay. Whoa. That's a cool looking sword. Somebody's got to make that sword. Pretty sweet looking. All right, we have all the colors that we need. We have our mythic in hand. This looks pretty good, actually. We're going to get counters right away. Maybe not right away, but turn 3, we'll start getting counters, provided they don't kill this immediately, which I don't think they will. It's one of those under-the-radar cards. Let's see what colors they are playing. Black. It's a problem because we got lots of removal again. Hello. Hearts. What? What does this do? Discard it. Create a thing that ramps. Is that worth it? I can do that during their turn, right? Learning experience. Let's see whether they give it to me or not. Channel. Yeah, they do give it to me. Enters the battlefield, draw a card? Yeah, why not? That's really good. All right, here we go. We're going to try it. I don't know how big of a deal flying is in this. I mean, I know in blue it's a lot. In Orzhov, I don't know. We definitely need to play this, right? We can... It's fine if we use colorless mana. Will counter itself. That way we can attack with it. Make a monk. I don't think we want to trade that. Boop. One less. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Pretty good. This thing says it's going to have Death Touch, and no, it's not going to have Death Touch right now. It has Menace right now. No Death Touch yet, because we don't draw an artifact. Oh, this thing ramps a lot. Put +1/+1 on each of up to 2 creatures. Sure, I mean, that's super good. Yeah. Toad Rider, that's awesome. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, if you don't control a creature named Kaimi? Kaimi. I'm going Kaimi. A legendary 3/3 black and green frog. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, each loses... Oh, that's pretty good. Hybrid, Toad Rider, and target frog you control can't be blocked, except with flying and reach. That seems really good. We need to kill that. Let's kill it. Big deaths. Next to combat, attack. I think we just gotta attack. I know we can ramp into this. I don't think we're going to, though. How about? Alright, feeling good so far. Exile this, return it. Whenever another creature enters, we may play X and put counters on them. Busted. Modified creatures, we have 2. We will have 3 because we'll modify one of these. Unless we draw a land, in which case we might just play both of them. I don't think we will, though. I think we'll modify them. Control an artifact. That's an enchantment. Enchantment. It's going to have Menace, so we'll probably put that in. Modify it as much as we can, and then go from there. Moth Rider Patrol. Fox Warrior. It's just a tapper, but it costs 4 to tap it. But it's a 1/1 flyer for 1, which is pretty decent. Card's not bad, and it's good in the late game too, because you start tapping down stuff. Okay, sure. Remnant of the Rising Star, flying 2/2. Oh, they can block that now. Got it. Pay X when you do put... Okay. 1. Probably should have done this after this second main phase. Next to combat. I'm scared, Mom. Oh, should have done it. Should have done it. Oh, man. That sucks. Okay. Well, now we kind of want to ramp into both those creatures, which I can do with just 1. Want double block? Yeah. This is a thing. Oh, should have maybe done that one first. I want to do this. Boom. Okay, I'm down for it right now. We control 1 enchantment because of Bearer of Memory. Seems good. Okay. So flying could be a problem. So I'd love to see that reach spell. Ooh, we could put something back in our hand. Ooh, I want to do that. Cost 3. Do we do that in the second main phase, though? Probably. How much does this cost to get bigger? So we're safe right now. We're going to go this one, this one. Actually, we're just going to full swing. How much mana do we need to pull this off? 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to keep one of those back. Go. Oh, we can put a +1/+1 as an ability. Oh, and trample? Dang. So we can get crazy. Let's hover over it so they think that we're going to use that. Neat. So she's supposed to be like traditional, like Kamigawa? Maybe. Yep, that's fine. I assumed that that would happen. Are they going to triple block it, though? Order blocks. Done. Should we save it? I feel like we should just save it, right? Yeah, why not? +1/+1 on target enchantment creature. Oh. Never mind. That's fine then. Back to the original plan. They're thinking about something. I'm sure that they've got to have some kind of buff spells in white. I don't remember seeing any, but I could have totally saw them. You can say "get good" in the comments if you want to. Okay. Okay, using timeouts. Very nice. Classy. I really dig this mat that they have going on here. It's pretty nice. I wonder if there's any interaction with it. What? It's not real. Oh, it makes a little sound. We can rustle the leaves. Very nice, very nice. Here's my little dude. Well, we heard him. Good game. Good game. I feel like I should have done the math and said to you guys that I was going to kill them there, because I didn't actually realize that they would block poorly, because they had another creature they could have blocked with to survive there. Okay, well, that game went really well for us. I feel like starting that 1/1 green thing that puts counters when you play an enchantment is just like really, really good. And then I felt good about playing the or channeling that card on turn 2 that gave us the monk. That felt pretty good too. Oh man, this is a tough keep here. No black mana. I think we got to mulligan this, even though... Yeah, none of these are pilots. Oh man. It's kind of a good hand. Yeah, we got to do it. Don't get greedy. Okay, now we have only black mana. But we have pretty good plays here. I feel like we get rid of the green spell just in case. Especially since this is kind of like ramp or on curve here. Keep 6. Get rid of the green spells. Go from there. My go. Oh, nice. Big hearts. Boop. Start the game train. Oh, and now this is on curve? What? I like it. Whoa. Oh, Azusa. Nice. Azusa's Many Journeys. You may play an additional land. You gain 3. Exile this, and then do Likeness of the Seeker. Whenever Likeness of the Seeker becomes block, untap it. Whoa, that's pretty cool. We're going to have to kill that for sure when it comes in. Ninja's Kunai. I like it. Quick creature has 1. Sacrifices, deal 3 damage to any target. There was something like that in D&D as well. Well, discard a card, please. That's what I like to see, especially when they played so many things this turn. Hopefully they kept cards that they like. Oh yeah, I remember this card. We almost played that card. I was almost in blue. If you watched the accelerated montage, you would notice I was thinking about blue. We've got Assassin's Ink. We've got this. 2/2 Menace. We're definitely going to be able to attack it. Whoa. Does this get rid of Planeswalker?
Phyrexia's story infects the mind. Unforgettable. Bow before Phyrexia.
Is she like Phyrexian now? What the heck? I don't even know what's happening. Compleated. Can be paid. Whoa, Phyrexian mana. Everything is terrible. Okay. I don't have no idea what the lore is for the set, but pretty spicy if Tamiyo is now Phyrexian. Tap up to 1 artifact creature, doesn't untap. Cool. Exile target. Okay, we don't even care. We're gonna kill it. They tap that. Sure. Next. Why can't I attack? Oh, because it exiles and comes in, so it has summoning sickness. Interesting. Well, we'll kill this.
This is not how our story ends.
Did they not? Did I skip playing a land for some reason? Or maybe I played a land? No, they played an extra land because of this Azusa thing. Yeah, I remember now. 1/1 Death Touch for 1. Classic. 1/1 Death Touch for 1. That also kunais something. Pretty good. Well, we gotta find a way to get rid of this, because this is sort of a problem. Don't need to reveal that I'm playing green yet. Play this. I don't want to attack. Although, that's probably going to attack, and then kunai my menace guy anyway. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's fine. Are you going to make something fly? Interesting. Does it have to be when this attacks? Or is it just at any time? Oh, you have to... You do that instead of attacking. Yeah, okay, interesting. Got it. Killed the menace, that makes sense. It's a 3/3. When it comes blocked, they get their lands back. They don't have any cards to play. So now's probably the time to block it. That's fine. Guess what? I play green. Both have ETB effects. Do we just attack here? No, I want to get rid of the Death Toucher while I don't have stuff that cares about it. So we'll just attack with the flyer. Sure, that's fine. We have 4. 5. They have 2 planeswalkers.
Plan is complete. I'll have what I want.
What? Tezzeret. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, unless you discard an artifact. Oh, so there's like a chance you net 1 card off that. Becomes an artifact creature. If it isn't a vehicle, it has base power toughness 4/4. You get an emblem with whenever an artifact becomes tap, draw card. That's cool. No, I won't block it this time. That's a thing. How much do you care about your Tezzeret? We're about to find out. I wouldn't mind trading either of those for either of their things. So we'll just trade them all. Let's go. The unfortunate thing is, now I don't have a crew. This Colossus.
Innovation has no limit.
You get an artifact in there? No, they did not. Because they want to play their artifact. 6/6. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, what does this thing do? Target creature gets -2/-2, gains an additional -1/-1 for each modified creature. But I don't have the modified creature, which is unfortunate. So what we'll do is play this thing out. And we'll hopefully scare them. This is 6. When does it ult? Now. Oh, gosh. We could have a problem here. Alright, yeah, they don't want to lose it.
My next breakthrough is close.
Okay. Behold the unspeakable. Vision of the unspeakable with +1/+1 for each card in your hand. Well, that's a pretty good combination. I like that graphic. That's a cool graphic. Now, this says each modified creature you control as you cast a spell. This is not a creature right now because of the way the crew, or with the way the vehicles work. I don't like how they do that. It's really annoying. Yep. Yep. Counter goes here. And we got a pass. If you have one or fewer... Excuse me. Are they going to do the emblem now? I feel like they should. They are going to do the emblem. This is sad.
This is what I've been working to invent.
Yep, that makes sense. This thing has crew 3. What we need is lethal exploit. Oh, why'd they crew with both of those? Oh, so they could tap. I see. They draw 2 cards. Nice. That's a big brain right there. Yep. 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 Alright, give me something I can crew this thing with. My turn. Sure. No. Will that get me there? It will not get me there. Artifact or creature. I think that's game. Well, this doesn't have trample though, right? So I guess I could channel it. Yeah. Guess I could do that. Man, this is gonna become a thing. But it'll have it'll have some things. 5 cards, you may cast something. Okay. You may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost if it's an instant spell. It costs 2 or less. Yes, that's a problem. Big problem. I think we're going to lose this game. It's fine. Pass. Block this. Sure. Look at all the cards they have. Wow, Tezzeret is good. Cool. Tezzeret is really good. I think I lose at this point. For sure. Like, I don't think there's any... I might just concede it. I sort of want to see more cards, though, so I guess I'll see what they play. No. For your guys' sakes. This video's already going to be kind of long. Concede it. Good game. Tezzeret is busted. And they got Tamiyo and Tezzeret, which is pretty insane. Yeah, that's really good. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. What you gonna do? We got 1 win, 2 losses. Hope we can turn this into 2 and 2. My goal is always, especially with the first thing, just win as much as you lose. So I want to get to 3 wins. Potentially more than that. Hey, Tezzeret. I know that guy. He just beat me up. We get an all-green hand here. I think we play this just because... Good green stuff. Could potentially end up on curve. Could get benefits from this. Gonna get a +1 here. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it. We're gonna draw. Hopefully we draw into a land. Put the hand in order here. Generous Visitor. Card's pretty good. Really good uncommon. I think +1/+1 counters is back. That's cool. That's a deck that I enjoyed playing back in the M20-ish era. What does this thing do? Uncharted Haven. Enters the battlefield tap. Choose a color. Classic. Okay, this we're not going to play because we don't have black. Boom. All right, we didn't draw into a land that turn. Maybe we'll get it this turn. Okay, is it stuff right now? What's this thing do? +1/+1. It's an equipment monkey. Oh, okay, neat. Whenever it is equipped, it deals 1 damage to defending creature. Reconfigure 2. Attach target. While it's attached, it isn't a creature. Nice. We got our land. That's good. We're going to go ahead and play it as the enchantment, which is going to get us a counter here, which means we can attack. Any 1-cost blue things, what do they do in this set? I don't know. Is unsummon in this set? I didn't see any. We do have a way to get rid of this, if we feel like that's worth our while. I don't think it is right now, though. I think we play our creature as of right now, especially because it's also an enchantment, so we can get another +1 on our visitor. Lethal Exploit is also an option if we draw into black. Sad. Never mind. I suppose it could still be. Alright, what's the idea with this thing? +1/+1 on a creature or vehicle I control. Unfortunately, that is going to fizzle because I don't have any way to do that, which is really sad. Alright, now is the time when we're kind of like, alright, we really would like a black source. However, I haven't played much yet. That is cool art. If you control a modified creature as you cast the spell, deals X +2 damage. Creature or planeswalker. Nice. Oh, we got the land. So that's cool. At least we got that. Enchanted creature's a 4/5 green spirit with vigilance and still land. Well, we're going to do this. We'll target this land. Can't really avoid it coming in tapped. That's fine. Pretty crazy art on that. Oh, counter. Nice. I like this card. We talked about this card earlier. Pretty neat. Okay. They're going to play something, right? Yep. What does this thing do? Flying. Whenever a non-token artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2 if you do create a copy. That could be a problem for us, for sure. I think we just got to play this. I don't know how much equipment they're playing. We haven't seen any yet. I'm going to say no. I don't know if I would make that trade yet. Especially because I could buff this, and if we continue to not draw black, that could be a real option for us. It's a little suspicious there. I'm not going to block it. I can only block 1 of the damage anyway, and I have a feeling that maybe they have that red spell that gives +2. This one. Oh, yep, that too. The card's good. We got that right. Yeah, the token stays in. Oh my. Oh my. So if we put this, it will become modified, and then our lethal exploit will do more. So we're going to do that. This one now gives something -4. So we're going to -4 this. And then I can't block either of those things because I don't have reach. Target artifact or enchantment. The only artifact or enchantment in play is my own. Don't want to do that. Okay, so now it's just kind of a race. End turn. Is this an instant? It's a sorcery. He's back. Correct. Yup. It's very good. Yup. Very good. Okay. Let's think about this. Definitely gonna drop the land in. Counter's gonna go here because I can actually give this trample this turn. Which I think is the best thing to do. Because it's gonna do 4. Unless they have some kind of big ninjutsu thing. We can kill one of these, which I think is actually worth it, weirdly enough. Oh, wait. I'm not gonna get that trample this turn now. What a dummy. That's fine. We'll just do that. Swinging both. Can't block either of them. At least I can block Thousand Face Shadow this turn. Potentially he won't attack with that. Another one. Wow. Okay. All right. Is this thing common? I bet it is. Yeah. It's a good creature. I mean, yeah. Good. Seems really good. Reconfigured. Yep. Make something bigger. That makes sense. You're getting in for 5 right now. You have 1 blue, and you're not going to pump for 1 blue. Did I just win the game? I think I did. I think I might have. 4, 5, 6. Gives this a +1/+1 counter and gives it trample. This could block it. We get 5 through, and then something else gets the other one through. Unless there's some kind of shenanigans that I'm not aware of, which is possible. Target enchantment creature has to be itself, which is fine, because that's who wants it anyway. Yeah, good game. I think they made a mistake in that game, but I do not blame them whatsoever, because I'm sure I've made a plethora of mistakes as well. Huh. All right. The enchantment creature there is pretty decent for 3. To be a 3/2 already, it's an enchantment and a creature, so it triggers my stuff. And then have that kind of late game ability is good, especially if I'm buffing it up. All right, cool. Let's get that 3rd win. Huh. Yeah, I'm just thinking through some of the cards I played. That monkey is super good. I like that. And that dude that doubles artifacts, that's pretty nuts. Especially, like, imagine that with my 7/7 dude that only cruise for 2. That's pretty wild. Has anybody else other than me noticed that the equipment and vehicle game has been steadily increasing? Like, we've been seeing a lot of power creep lately with that, I think. We mulliganed into a worse hand. Classic. I think we got a mulligan again, though. This is a great hand. Too bad it took us 2 mulligans to get there. We're going to keep 5. Card's good. We're going to get rid of it. And we're going to get rid of this, which feels bad. But we're going to do it. At least we're going first and gaining life. We don't really mind starting with tap land because we don't have anything to play on turn 2. Yep. Probably should have played this first turn though. Like, that was probably a small misplay there. We will not get the +1 counter, but we're gonna play it. Yep. Card's not bad. Play another forest. How do we feel about killing this? I feel good about it. I'll feel bad about it if they curve into something super insane on this turn. Okay, what does that do? It's an octopus. Interesting. It has reconfigure. When this or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Cool. Next to combat. Yep, we're gonna do that. Play this. Do we need the mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Just in case. 7. Well, actually, 7's on the bottom of our deck, so... is it on the bottom of our deck? It is, yes. Do we want them to draw a card? Drawing is good, and I can't do it, so we'll block it. What does this do? Samurai. When this or a warrior you control attacks alone, tap something you don't control. Well, joke's on you. I'm gonna tap myself. Boom. I like it. Yep, that's fine. Okay, that's also fine. That's pretty good. But I'm already tapped. Cool. Alright. Well, we're gonna attack. Because I can't tap it. Then we're gonna play this. And then we're gonna end the turn. I'm liking it so far. If they attack with the flyer, I'll probably block it. But they won't, because that has to attack alone to tap something. That's fine. No blocks. We can trade damage, that's fine. Skyblessed Samurai. What does that do? 1 less for each enchantment you control. I am drawing lots of lands this game. Not a super fan of that. This only taps when it attacks alone, because that's what samurais do, right? Cool. They're probably going to want to swing with that. So I should be able to block the 4/4 flyer. Or they just do that. Sure. That's fine too, I guess. I'm going to take the 3 damage. Talk to me about removal spell, please. Oh, look at that. But that removal spell only removes for 3. Is it instant speed? It is. Just gonna big pass on that one. Yep, it's fine. So even though they can technically tap me down when they attack, I'm going to wait to cast that spell until... Whoa, what is that? When this thing enters the battlefield, another target permanent gains indestructible for as long as you control this. So we could just kill that. Yep, that seems good. It's fine. They want to end the turn. Now I want to kill this. Oh, they did that on my turn. Got you, got you. So I should have let them continue their turn, probably. They've played out their hand. That was my biggest fear in this game. Was that they had a full hand and I had no hand. But also, we can't draw anything but land, which is kind of annoying. So we'll say no attacks. I think they're going to get me down. Yep, they're going to tie me down. Sure, that's fine. I'm going to take that one more time. Oh my goodness. This is a problem. Big problem. No attacks. This doesn't make sense to attack right now. If this attacks, I will block it this time. No, I won't. If I go down to 3, I'm 5, and they got me in the air, and they can tap down. No, they can't tap down if they don't attack alone. I still don't really want them to have me in the air. Let's go. We'll block it. It's not a land. It's also not much better than a land, but it's not a land. No attacks. End turn. We need like a removal spell pretty badly here. Choose blockers. I really don't want to block that. That's not a removal spell, but it does make blockers. Is this just enchantments? Yeah, it is. It's I don't know if it was enchantment facts. There's a lot of stuff cares about enchantments and artifacts. Uh-oh, what are you thinking about? Oh, counter stuff. That's mean. As an additional cost to cast a spell, tap an untapped artifact you control. Or pay 1. That's neat. Especially if you've got, like, your vehicle or whatever. Yeah, that's gonna put in work for you. That was a good counter. Are they just gonna swing out now? Now that I'm at 5. Yep, makes sense. So we'll block this. And we'll block. In what world does this make me win? In no world does that make me win. Okay, we need removal, or we need flying, or we lose next turn. Does that fly? Oh my gosh. We're in trouble. And that's land, and that's a good game. There we go. Unfortunate game. This is the problem with Magic, is that sometimes you just lose to only drawing lands, or drawing no lands, for that matter. Kind of a crappy way to end it. But what are the takeaways here? Let's pull up this deck. Talk about some takeaways. The first takeaway is, wow, lots of powerful vehicles. That's gonna be a thing, which means that artifact removal is going to be pretty important. Also, the fact that we've got enchantment creatures and stuff that cares about enchantments is also really good. And auras that make lands creatures are almost enchantment creatures. They sort of are, in a way. Black's got a lot of removal, which is good. When black doesn't have a lot of removal, it just feels weird. Let's see. Anything else? This is like an amazing 1-drop until you draw it at the end of the game. But that's the case for all 1-drops, right? These sagas that turn into creatures, I think all the ones that we saw today seem to be pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know. I think the set seems like it could be a lot of fun. I've got a lot to learn about it. Hopefully you guys also have a lot to learn about it, and hopefully this was another step in your process of learning the set. We'll definitely be drafting this at Unison Games Cafe, so if you're local to Connecticut, come on down. We do drafts on Friday night. Friday Night Magic is draft at Unison Games Cafe, and we have a pretty dedicated group that's there. So definitely come by, and we will have a lot of fun with this set together. I'm pretty pumped to see how this turns out. Looks like it could have some implications for Standard for sure. I mean, I'm seeing some archetypes that definitely seem like they have support. Whether or not it's good enough support to make a splash, I don't know. I certainly don't know what other formats are going to look like with this, whether or not there's things that are powerful enough for that. I mean, I didn't see a ton of Mythics. The Tezzeret looks really good. That's probably the best card that we saw today. Seems like a really good card for blue. Wouldn't be surprised if that makes a splash in several formats as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your comments with any suggestions that might have helped things go a little bit different, or if you have like a favorite card in this set or favorite card that we played, go ahead and pop that down in the comments. Would love to interact with you guys down there. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to check out the rest of our channel. We've got tons of cool content that's similar to this, and also tons of content for other games as well. Go ahead and leave a subscribe and a like if you liked it. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to go study up on the rest of this set. Now that I don't have to avoid spoilers, it's time to hit the books and get good. All right, I'll see you in the next video, guys.